Okay, so a lot's gone on the past couple days. Before I get into it, let's actually make sure our audio works. You might hear a lawnmower in the background because maintenance is currently trimming the lawn for the apartment complex I'm in. Why do I not hear my playback? This is an issue. Oh, because Opera got turned down. Heard myself that time. Okay, we're good. Everything works. I love it when everything works. I'm not going to have my playback. Oh, hang on. I'll boot up the game and then put it on the capture screen so that you can see something other than my starting thing. So, what's been happening? A lot. About a day before this new community goal started, because that's why we're doing Elite Dangerous today, there's a community goal. Before this community goal started, I powered up another starport. Or I started working on getting a starport up and running in Elite Dangerous because I had some spare time. And then this happened. And at the same time, like, I've now got to manage those things. I've got to manage getting enough contribution for Aisling that I get the 40,000 merits because I'm pledged to Aisling. I need to get my starport done within the next 3 weeks because I think 3 weeks still is left. I've also been working on Tarkov because I wanted to get as much done for my hideout before Tarkov wiped. Unfortunately, right before I started stream, or a couple hours before I started stream, Nikita, one of the primary devs for Tarkov, go to this screen, he put out a bulletin saying that wipe is tomorrow, so 24 hours, like he'll wipe us on Thursday-ish, Tuesday, Wednesday, someday. Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. The game doesn't usually update on Wednesdays, so is it going to update on Thursday? Is that? Anyway, that's a whole thing. So we're not doing Witcher 3 today. Let me just pull up the thing here that shows me where the conflict zones are because for some reason they're not actually in the system. So I wanted to do Witcher today. We're not doing Witcher today. I realized that Wednesday into Thursday I have off, so I'm probably going to go live a couple hours early. I might aim for like a 4 a.m. or a 5 a.m. start. That way I can get 2 to 3 hours into Satisfactory and then switch over to Witcher 3 and do a couple hours more of that. And then I've also got to manage like doing all the Helldiver stuff and doing some World of Tanks stuff because I want more war bonds for Helldivers and I want more stuff for World of Tanks and this way. And then also, Skull and Bones. That rotates in a week or two. So before my initiative for the starport's done, probably around the time the community goal ends in this game, Skull and Bones is going into a new season with the large ships, which I desperately want, so I've got to do that. And on top of that, Panther Clipper is coming to Elite Dangerous, which I also really want. Okay, what systems have combat? Santee. Where is Santee? That's 100 light years out. What other systems do we got? LTT. 7509. Barely any closer. LHS 6031. That's even further out. Fuck that. Liangri Gondul. That's a lot closer. That's manageable. Because my Federal Corvette does not have a terribly large jump range. Actually, I'm going to plot route there really quickly. Dai Cool Candy. Okay, that's right next to it, a little bit further away, not. And then you got Tucani. That's a little bit closer. But Tucani only has the one thing. Let's check what Tucani looks like. Power conflict zones may be found at the front lines of Iceling's defense in those systems. No fire zones will not be enforced. Firing directly at stations will still result in robust response. Okay, so I'm going to set that, and then I'm going to pull up my playback so that I can actually see if there's any lovely chatters. Do this primary port construction. Yep, 3 weeks, 1 day, 1 hour, 53 minutes. Back. That's the message from that. That's that. Yep. Make sure I actually signed up for the initiative would be kind of important. I am signed up. Malmaring in Meitian. 29, 16, 14. No! Not doing too bad. Okay, so considering the distance we need to travel, it probably would have been better if I brought one of my other warships, Retribution, the one kitted out with nothing but beam lasers. Might have been a good option, but I shipped Omen here, which has a suite of multi-cannons. And it's got some beam lasers too, but it's my first combat ship. This is my prototype combat ship. The first real one that I got. And yeah, this is the one I sent to the conflict zone area, the community goal objective, and we are going to launch.
Shift drive charging.
Beams, multi-cannons, kill warrant. There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know what you had in here. We stand on opposing sides. Enable night vision so I can see the outline of what I'm aiming at against the black of space.
Shift drive charging.
back on the throttle so that we can evaluate where our lovely targets are. Okay, you know, let's drop the fleet carriers off the list. Nav beacon unexplored. Pretty sure it was Lewis survey. But hang on, let me just confirm. Lewis survey. That is correct. Okay. Also, I never bothered to re-outfit my Corvettes with SCOs. I've got like 4 or 5 Corvettes. Oh, and another thing. Sea of Thieves is going to be having a new season soon because, as I remember, that season was going to end roughly the same-ish time that Skull and Bones season ends. So, holy fuck, I've got a lot of shit to do in the next 90 days. Although Tarkov, I'm not sure Tarkov is going to be particularly enjoyable. I'm definitely going to end up trying to buy a bunch of stuff before the wipe happens, because if next wipe ends up being like you can use non-found in raid items, as they say, it's going to affect the PvE scene as well, which means that I can buy things now and use them later. And then Elite Dangerous, I am kind of planning on getting a Panther Clipper Stellar upgrade. Just so I can have it early and have access to the ship kits and the special stuff. But more particularly, what I'm probably going to end up doing for power play reasons is, after I get the Panther Clipper, I'll be at Shinrarta because I have to update it anyways. The Panther Clipper. And I'll get another Corsair, and I will use that. Power conflicts, medium intensity. Oh, fuck. Low intensity zones are not usually particularly fun for me. Like, the harder it is, the more of them end up running, which I find positively infuriating. So this is going to be fairly interesting. Okay. Come on. Rather not slam into any... I don't think there's a body here at all. You just have a tiny starport floating this far out. What the hell? Okay. Deploying weapons. be careful for that stupid starport.
Target destroyed.
You got him. Well done, Commander.
Contact. Give me your diamond back. Puddle jumping little fuck.
Impulse attack. Trajectory
Yep.
disruption. Under
Come on, hit me again.
Correspondent in the area. Keep them alive while they get the footage they need. Propaganda vessel just dropped in. We don't want them spreading disinformation. We'll push their net.
Fuck, we've got allied correspondence. Well, let me deal with this fucker.
Good shooting, Commander.
Warzone correspondent. Let's go kill him. Give him hell. Burnt through his core.
Nicely done, Commander.
See, this is why I almost wanted retribution. Retribution has all beam lasers. Is never going to run out of ammo. Ship cracked. Warzone correspondent. Burn him to the ground. Beams, shields, cargo power. Take out his power plant. I think we killed his drives.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Drop back on the power. I saw that.
Frame shift charge detected.
Alright. Let's not keep our lovely dance partners waiting. Did he clip me? No, he missed. I'd be missing more shields if he actually clipped me. These are prismatics, however, even prismatics would take... Yeah, maybe he did hit me the first time. Because that time we only lost like 1 point. Sucks to be him.
Target destroyed.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Where are you? Oh, he's turning to face me. Come on, get feisty. Come on, show me what you're made of.
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
Okay. I'm just now noticing that we're actually earning moves for this. This is good. I like this. Oi, Diamondback. Stop it. You rammed me.
Target destroyed.
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
Got 1 bogey on my tail, but that's fine. Ooh, you're a fertilance.
You got him. Well done, Commander.
You might actually have registered as a threat. Hold still. What are you, Cobra?
Good shooting, Commander.
Target shields offline.
I love hearing the crackle of ice on my ship while I'm trying to melt these guys. Talk about a dance of dragons, my god.
Target destroyed.
Well done, Commander.
Under attack.
Come here, Wayne Kelly. space station. Don't fire at the space station.
Target destroyed.
You got him. Well done, Commander.
That'll take a lot more than hits. Shit, I got a bogey on my ass. Alright, fine, I'll deal with you then. You want to be special? Let's be special. Come on. Come on. I've ruined your power plant. What the hell else do you want? %.
Another one down.
Hang on.
Going, Commander.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Okay, that boosted our shields back up a little bit. Our main multi-cannon's out of ammo. And I'm pretty sure that's the one equipped with corrosive shell.
Target destroyed.
Nicely done, Commander.
Kind of wonder if I should pull Vainglory into here. My combat corsair.
Target destroyed.
Another one down.
We are
Keep going,
not. I might be able to fight this one. Wait until we're within range. Wait for it. Yeah, the freaking pulse. The repair pulse doesn't do a hell of a lot. Come on, get out of spool up. Tell me I've got one more of these things. Okay, I definitely had one more. He's trying to lose me down towards the station. You are not fucking... Apparently one of my beams might have traced across Lewis Survey. That's annoying. Do I have any more of these fucking things? Shit.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Shooting, Commander.
Winding in the weapons.
Great shift drive charging.
Cannot continue.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hot damn. uh. Looks like a 2.1 million payday. I don't think my other war vessels are going to do any particularly any better. Retribution has weapons power supply issues. Vainglory has the same thing. I don't have any cutter that can compare with these ones. Just gotta make sure the shields keep regenerating.
Warning, temperature critical. Fuel system complete.
Elevate, thanks for the follow. We are doing some combat farming for Iceling. Looks like we got ourselves 2.1 million in bonds. But my shields got stripped off and they're prismatics, so we're running back to the station to get these powered back up. Some of those crate Mark IIs in that combat zone, they hit a little bit harder than I thought they would. I went from like 90% shield to 70% real quick. Okay, so that's just because this is at a war state. Pretty sure we need to go to Malmering. Let me just confirm that is correct target destination. Malmering, yep. What's the required to get into Oh shit, currently top 75% is only 1 to 3 million? I'm gonna pop this open. Oh. Elevate. Elevate. You're a bot. You're botting Elevate. Why are you botting? I hate fucking bots. Explains why I didn't see anything pop up in chat at first. Okay. We are now approaching Malmer Ring. Come on. 5,000 meters, 4,000 kilometers, 3,000 kilometers. And dropping in. What the hell was that? Was that my shields coming back?
Core Dynamic Delta Echo Mike.
Christ.
Operations Bureau welcomes you to our territory. We are honored by your visit. Station services have been informed of your arrival. Permission granted. Set down on landing pad 40. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
And now we cruise on in. See if we can't redeem the full value of our bonds. Took out quite a fair number of ships, though. Landing pad 40.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking procedure complete. Alight when ready. Enjoy your stay, Commander. Your comfort is our top priority.
Play around a little bit. Nah, not what I want. This ship does have a fighter bay equipped. I just don't usually fly with one of the other guys. Redeem all combat bonds.
Incoming message.
message. What was the message? Oh, did I take a screenshot by accident? That's the thing. Considered an ally of Pilots Federation. Okay. Mission board. Community goals. Target location, Malmaring. By destroying the ships. Okay, so sometimes it just takes a minute to update. What if I go... in power conflict zones? Okay, there's one more thing we could try to do in order to bump the count and see if it'll register. 23 arcs in combat. Okay, yep. Something on the board is flying all over the place. Community goal count might just be bugged. Why is it saying that I haven't contributed anything? Well, that's for bounty vouchers. Okay, it did register. Okay. So it does not register the bonds specifically for Isling. It registers the bonds as like your normal sense of combat bonds. Okay. Okay. That's workable. Wasn't particularly counting on it being such a low number, but okay, weird. I didn't mark the planet we were at. We were Road to Cannes Lewis survey. Can I find Lewis survey on this? Well, let me queue up a thing.
Landing gear retracted.
You may proceed when ready.
up our night vision. Rival power and acquisition, collect bounties and reinforcement. Yeah, I don't usually end up doing those. So, I think I briefly touched on it earlier. I was going to, I don't know if I finished the thought though. I was going to take one of my Corsairs, make it an exploration ship, go back through the Daedalus Drive and try to get a bunch of exobio and plant, not exobio and plant, exobio and exploration data, turn that in for points with Ms. Duval, the wonderful princess.
Pre-shift drive charging.
But yeah, like the way things are going, I'm kind of expecting that Iceling's going to win this objective. The only way she loses is if it counts both opposing factions together against her score. Which I don't think is going to end up being the case. Currently she's in the lead by a good bit. And she will stay that way.
Pre-shift drive charging.
Alright, ladies and germs, who's ready for round 2? Purchased some gummies to snack on earlier this week. I've still got way too many to go through. But yeah, I was very satisfied when Archon Delane ended up getting his ass absolutely beat in the last community goal. Not activating Super Cruise Assist just yet. I want to try and rocket my way there using maximum FTL. 21. Gotta do that before it hits 7 seconds. As long as you hit that before it reaches 7, you're good. Because 7 seconds is like your danger zone. If it hits 7 seconds, you're in serious trouble. If it hits anything below 10, you're in a fair amount. Okay, Lee. How badly do your supporters want to get thrashed this time? Power play sitting at 34440 merits. So, when Aisling wins this competition, it's going to like double my power play merits. Ready, steady, deploying weapons, firing engines.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
The hell are you? Hey there, how's it going? Mines? And flak. Well, aren't you Trixie?
Frame shift charge detected.
Yeah, you're not jumping.
Target destroyed.
30 merits, 122 merits. I saw a lot of merits pop up there.
Enemy spec ops inbound. Watch your six.
Oh, fucking hell, not Spec Ops.
Propaganda vessel sighted. Last thing we need is those guys spreading lies about us. Take them out.
Survey. Upswing Alpha. They need to die.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Under attack. Taking damage. Warning. Shield breach attack.
Can't fight him if he's going to dive bomb the base. Fuck you. I don't think we're gonna get much in this. Taking too much fire. Retracting.
Frame shift drive charging.
fucking spec ops. Four ships coming at you all at once. Reputation, squadron, and friends. No. Docking access. All. This button. This looks like it might have... Nope, Giordano Bruno does have... See, that's why I'm always wary of medium level conflict zones. If I did not pull out of there when we had as many like I pulled out probably around 25% shield. My initial goal was to be at 20% shield, and we still barely got out of there with our shields intact.
Communications established. Welcome to a carrier, Commander. Clearance granted. Move directly to your allocated path. You're clear for automated approach. Please.
Now we gotta clear up, grab some, get our shields back up, get our armor set, and go for another round.
Landing gear deployed.
Might end up having to go to a different system for the conflict if I end up keeping on getting spec ops.
Landing complete. Clamps engaged. Welcome to a carrier, Commander.
And by the way, what you're seeing currently for regenerating our shields is considered fast. Because these are large prismatic shields. These things are meant to take a hit. And we got hit. Okay, got the power conflict zone pulled up in the map. See it right there. Yeah, I'm using the silver flight suit. And now we wait for our shields to reach 100%. %. 90%. A little bit more. We're almost there. Back to the triple digits.
Please watch for traffic during departure.
I hate when you eat a gummy and it like gets stuck in the back of your throat. Ugh. Prepping for jump.
Great shift drive charging.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Attempt number 3. Our first attempt was actually really good. We stuck around in that fight for a long time. Deploying weaponry.
Good to have you on the team, Commander.
Enemy Python locked. Oh good, hit me with a thermal attack. Just make things more fun for me.
Target destroyed.
An enemy in a clipper.
Roll, Commander.
That's gonna be fun to pull apart.
Enemy spec ops inbound. Watch it.
Not the spec ops again.
Under attack.
I cannot deal with spec ops. fire. He's too close to the thing. Hold fire. We're getting at least one spec ops on us.
You got them. Well done, Commander.
I gotta pull this one away from the fight. No, 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 no. If you're coming after me, you're coming after me. He's too in line with the thing. I can't engage him if he's going to hang around the stupid station. Bracing.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Fucking lower miniguns not shooting anything. You want to play? Let's fucking play.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Slapped him.
Nicely done, Commander.
Hey, Wing Beta, can you please just eat the whole tin can?
Under attack.
Yeah, so the reason I keep, like, popping in and out of combat bubble is purely because of the elite spec ops wing. murder your Spec Ops Swing one guy at a time. Come here. 2%. Got him.
Keep going, Commander.
Spec Ops Swing Delta. Okay, let's see how you do. Can't read on the radar what was shooting me. Delta's gone. Who's this guy?
Keep going, Commander.
I don't know who you are, but I want you. Ready or not, here I come. Oh yeah, he definitely rammed me there. That took off like 10% of his hull instantly. He's gone.
Target destroyed.
Good shooting, Commander.
Not him, not him, not him. I'll take this guy. Where is he? Gonna need to find Beta and Alpha soon. No, wait, we got Beta. Charlie and Alpha. I think we just found one of them. Had two ships shooting at me there for half a second. Yep, still got another ship on me. Come on, Davies. Come on, Davies. Is this the guy who was on my ass?
One down. Keep going, Commander.
Don't know if you were or you weren't, but you're gonna get it now. We're eating Phantom tonight. Sorry, that's not a Phantom, that's Mark II. Nope, that is a Phantom. I was right the first time. He's gone. Pull back on throttle. Contacts.
Done, Commander.
Upswing Alpha. We're going to get right up to him. I'm going to hit the shield booster, and we're just going to lay into him.
Under attack.
Eating Python tonight. He's gone.
Target destroyed.
Good shooting, Commander.
Opswing Gamma. Not sure if that's the one we're actually supposed to be going after, but he's in an Explorer, so that's going to be a relatively easy target. If he didn't have all the flak, I fucking hate flak.
Under attack. Untamed offline. Target destroyed.
Good shooting, Commander.
Boys, we've taken out the Spec Ops.
Target destroyed.
Good shooting, Commander.
Who's this guy? Where is he? Over there.
Under attack.
No, no. Hey, get back here. Get back here. I want to get a scan on you. Thank you. Now you can die. Pull back. He's gone.
Target destroyed.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Ooh, who's that? We're almost at the point where I have to end stream because I'm running out of time, and I need to end up making a phone call today.
Target
Slap.
Nicely done, Commander.
under attack.
Really? You're going to distract me? You? Oh no 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 no! Clipper, come back! Clipper, come back! You're not. No 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 no! You wanted this fight. You are going to get this fight. I am going to saw your ship in half.
Target destroyed.
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Good shooting, Commander.
Another Conda. And there's something else shooting at my backside. Look at the belly gun on that Conda, my god. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't get no prismatic upgrade. the other fuck? Looks like a Cobra. It's a Mark IV. Alright, little lady, get over here. You wanna dance? Let's dance. 'Now, if the game would just register heat damage on these vessels, they would be going thermonuclear in seconds.
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
%, enemy health, 0, they're gone. Ooh, who are you? Where are you? Easy points.
Nicely done, Commander.
Colm McFadden. Oh yeah, another thing I learned today, because that name reminds me, Jonathan Young and Colm McGinnis are putting out a cover of Sleeping in the Cold Below at some point in the next 24 hours. Probably less. Another guy shooting at me off to the side, but I need to kill this guy because he's got flak and that annoys me. Come back here. I keep getting 4 merits. I'm not entirely sure what they're for. Come on, come on. Got him down to 20%. And he got his shields back. That's annoying. And his shields are gone. Weapons free. He's gone. Are you the one who was shooting me? I don't like people who shoot me. Fucking. Flying information with a Cobra there. Ooh, talk about buzzing the canopy. Come on. Fuck you. There's another reason why I like lasers. They're a little bit more accurate than the multi-cannons. My under multi-cannon's out of ammo, which is no surprise. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ram me, you coward. Hello, Nix. I'm currently fighting in the name of Iceling Duval and having a hard time with this guy because he has too much EMCS. Can't get a target. Is that an 8 or a 0? That's an 8. Hold still. Hold still. Are you dead yet? That's a 0.
Target destroyed.
Okay, who's the other... Who's shooting me?
You're on a roll, Commander.
Is he gonna do it again? Is he gonna shoot me again? Who was the asshole who was shooting me? Oh, that's a couple easy points right there.
Target destroyed.
You got them. Well done, Commander.
More easy points.
Target destroyed.
Good shooting, Commander.
Ah, here's a guy. Murder bus turns like an ocean liner. Yep. Conda's a great ship. Federal Corvette's where it's at. I really want to get a Corsair that's fully kitted for battle, but the one that I have has some power capacity issues, which is why I'm not using it right now. And also because these conflict zones will spawn the Spec Ops. And I'm pretty sure this ship has like a size 7 prismatic shield. And the Spec Ops just tear through that shit. Corsair isn't as good as it made out to be. Yeah, the Corsairs. Yeah. Yep. Okay, that's already at 7%. Come on. Okay, he's gone. My primary multi-cannons are almost out of ammo. That's not good. This is also why I like using lasers, because the battle's like half over. The multi-cannon I should be using now is out of ammo, has been for a while. I straight up don't want to use my other ones because they're down to their last like 125 rounds. Come on, I will nickel and dime you.
Target shields online.
What are the size of these side ones? Are these mediums? Oh, hell no. Okay, now you're dying.
Target destroyed.
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
Keep going. I have freaking no ammo left to go with. got? What do we got? We can target this guy. Now, technically I could synthesize more rounds, but I view that as a waste of hard-earned
Target shields offline.
engineering materials. And also, like, I haven't gone out to the Outtot system in a while, and I already kind of have a low-key need to go out there, and I've kind of been putting it off, and that's just a whole thing.
Under attack.
Hey, watch it with the plasma. Nobody likes a plasma baby. Although right about now is the point when actually having a fighter pilot in my ship would be useful. I've got the hangar, I just didn't equip a pilot. Come here. Okay, you want to play dirty? Let's play dirty. Well, I got my shields back up almost to 40%. Alright, I think I'm just going to kill this guy, and then I'm going to head back to Malmer Ring. Because, hitting him with just the one set of beams is not terribly effective. Okay. So that's our ammo expended. Where's Malmer Ring? Probably should have jumped out of the conflict zone before I did that, but you know, as long as we don't die. I've been playing Elite for more than a couple of years. One of the first community goals for Elite that I can remember is when Arissa Lavinie Duval was kidnapped and being held in some system that sounded like summer, or started with summer. That was one of the first community goals I tried engaging in, and I got trashed because at that point in time I hadn't done any engineering. Favorite ship? I think before they started churning out new ships, I would have said my favorite ship is probably the Anaconda, just because pure versatility. And also, I like ships with a centerline cockpit seat.
Drive charging.
The ones that have an offset, like the Python, they kind of annoy me a little bit. Python and the Imperial Cutter both have offset seats. Although on Cutter it's a little bit less obvious. Yeah, the Panther Clippers are going to be real nice. I might end up being able to use the Panther Clipper to finish off the space station I should currently be building. Where is Malmer Ring? Stronghold carrier. Malmer! There it is. So I started trying to build colonize another system right before this community goal started, and I'm vaguely annoyed because I am pledged to Iceling. And as you can see from my merits, barely passing 37,000, I have not done a whole lot in the power play system, at least this version of it. So, yeah. Collect bounties and reinforcement systems. Really? I didn't know things that I was doing were going to account for that. But I currently have, I think, 4 systems colonized. I'm working on my 5th. I haven't really built them up. I'm working more on building out. Because there's... colonizing a system that can only have, like, 5 ports isn't particularly worth it unless that particular system means something to you. Or it has a really simple name, like Row Tucani does. That's relatively simple compared to, like, Tucane Sector YW/X/C1/2. That's just a mouthful. Row Tucani is much better. But the ones I've been colonizing are systems that have, like, 20 plus orbital installation slots and another 20 plus planetary installation slots. So when I eventually get to building my empire up rather than out, I am going to have a lot. Ah, nice. Yeah. Ross 426. That's good. That's a good number. I've got a couple of the hips, I think. What systems have I acquired? Architect payment. I've got HIP 6155, HIP 11 something something. And then 2 Tucane sectors.
Core Dynamics Delta Echo Mike.
And then the one I'm currently going for, I think, is another HIP.
To our territory. We are honored by
But the one I'm currently going for is within 30 or 40 light years of Jameson's crash site. Nice. Sounds like you got a couple good ones.
approval granted and on designated pad number 3.
Okay, so what do we have for
Approach, Commander.
a bounty of 300,000 by the Emperor's will? A 1 million credit combat bond, which is not going to count for the community goal, I don't think. And a 2.7 million, which is going to have. Well, I mean, you do kind of have to daisy chain them. At least in the sense of you have to be like 16 light years away, which is freaking nothing in this game. There are systems with easily 20 light years of nothing between them that I want to colonize, but it ends up being like, okay, you gotta go from this colonized system to some other one, and that one still ends up being like 17 light years from the one that you want because angles. So I think the 16 light year jump range is kind of. But yeah, you don't have to link your systems too close. Repair bill, only 3,000. Restock.
Landing complete. Alight when ready. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes you a pleasant
Malmer Rain. Did my hull take any? Yeah, ship integrity's not that bad. I thought from all the hull break things, that was going to be painful. Well, I don't think you can cause a war to kick people out of systems. I mean, faction-wise, you can kick factions out of systems, probably. Or powers. Like, Power Play Icelink can kick out Lavini, but... yeah. Mission board. Oh, nope, I want contacts. Contacts, that's where we go. Combat bond. Pilots Federation. Redeem. Okay, there's your Iceling bond. There's your other one. I should probably pass in the bounty. Okay, and this probably won't have updated because it took a minute. Yeah. So that's still just registering our first contribution. So that plus the 2.5-ish we already had from this pass. So we're sitting at a pretty neat 4.1, 4.2 million credits earned. Which I think is pretty good for an hour and a half of dodging the spec ops system. Yeah. Power play is kind of interesting now. It's better to do power play based on where you are rather than just who you like. At least in terms of like colonizing systems. But yeah, I personally have always backed Iceling because she gives the prismatics. Even in the old system, that's why I backed her. Now there's less reason to back her because you can get the prismatics by going through just anyone enough. But at what point do I actually unlock? Oh, I hit the thing one too many times. Where was I? Like 20. I keep hitting backspace instead of... Okay. I'm not going to hit backspace this time. Minor faction reputation. Rebuy cost. Rebuy cost. At rank 34, I get the prismatic shields. And this is only going to put me at like 80,000 credits. So I'll be a third of the way. Which is why I'm kind of planning on outfitting one of my Corsairs. Excuse me, I haven't drank anything in a while. I'm planning on outfitting one of my Corsairs to be an exploration ship. And when I went through to Colonia the first time, I went off the beaten trail. God, my voice sounds awful right now. I went off the beaten trail and I found a bunch of spots that no one had really discovered. And I've made a list of all those places so that I can go back to them and harvest major rewards. So once this community goal is done, once the Panther Clipper comes out, I'm probably going to like disconnect from the bubble entirely. just so that I can go out into the black and put my name on. Oh, let's see. It was like 100 systems. There were some of them that had. Let's say they have an average of 10 planets, so that's like 1,000 worlds. Yes, the distance worlds. I want to participate in that to an extent, but also like committing myself to going out and exploring in that manner doesn't fully suit my playstyle because I play a lot of games. I'm a variety gamer. Today I actually shook up things because we're doing Elite Dangerous today. The plan was to do Witcher 3, but on account of I am going to be ending stream now, the plan for the week, I was going to stream Thursday at 8 a.m. and do. Originally, it was going to be a Satisfactory this week. Once the community goal started, it was going to be this. I'm going to do more of this on Wednesday in my time off stream. Thursday morning, I'm going to go live at like 5 a.m. Eastern Time, US. And I'm going to do some Witcher 3 and Satisfactory. Probably not in that order. Going as a fuel rat, yeah. I haven't really had a need to call the fuel rats, which is lucky of me. Because there have been times when I've gotten really close on fuel. One of the first times I was playing, I actually had to get my friends who were introducing me to the game at the time, to come back in a ship that had fuel dispenser drones and fill me up because I made the mistake of trying to go to Hutton Orbital in like a stock Cobra. That was not a smart move. But yeah, I gotta get going. So planned stream is maybe 5 a.m. ish on Thursday, and probably doing some Satisfactory at the beginning. Yep. The bane of new pilots. Alright. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.